So we got some announcements from Disney that they fired 7,000 employees due to cutting costs, even though they own everything and have billions of dollars, but apparently they can't afford people. Oh, and Zootopia 2 is coming out. Hey guys, Blazie here, and welcome to this little video. And yes, as you probably most likely definitely have heard, or you saw it in the thumbnail, Zootopia 2 is happening. Along with Frozen 3, which wasn't any doubt that it would happen, and somehow Toy Story 5? What? Why? Who asked for that? Who asked for a fifth movie? Especially after Lightyear was a huge failure. So the fact they're turning around and making a Toy Story 5 is kinda hilarious. It's just such an odd move. Like, did people even watch the fourth movie? I didn't even watch it because I refused to, but I did see the ending and thought it was pretty bad. Anyway, this video is all about Zootopia 2 being officially announced. There's no other really information out there, so this video is kinda pointless. Well, goodbye. Now, let's talk about some random stuff like what could happen. What will they do with Chief Bogo and Clawhauser, especially after that furry bait they did in the series? Will they fix that up and make them a couple or something? Well, let's address something tragic first. Tommy Listener, the voice of Finnick, passed away, which I will say, it was always him that kept saying they were working on Zootopia 2 and 3 for a good long time. So, will his voice be in the movie? Did they have plans before its passing? Or will they just replace him? Because I will say, that could be a part of the story, that Finnick passed away, and so we get a sad, tragic story of Nick, maybe some backstory as to how those two met. Everyone kind of wants that, that's what I want to see, but yeah, with the actor passing away, who knows what they'll do with that. Or they could just ignore it altogether in the end, which will suck. He was a great character, even if he only spoke 2 sentences in the movie. Like, they didn't even do one of the shorts with Finnick, which is really odd. I understand it's probably because of his passing, but like, it was a bit odd that they did do a little thing with Finnick between the movie. So now, what about Chief Bogo and Clawhauser? If you didn't know, go watch my video about the short TV series I did on Zootopia, but you probably did see that Disney kinda queer-baited everyone. They made it seem like Clawhauser and Bogo might become a thing, but it was all just part of Clawhauser's dream. I mean, we did get confirmation with Gary and Larry with them being on a date, so that's something at least. That's something for the furry, so I do approve of that at least. But they aren't main characters, however, so they don't matter as much, as mean as that is to say, but they don't matter as much. So the question becomes, will they do anything? It's Disney, so it's kind of hard to tell these days. It really is. Like, recently they did the movie Strange World. Heard of it? No one did, because Disney did not advertise it at all. And a lot of people believe that's because it had a gay character as one of the main characters. It could simply be they had no hope in the movie at all, and was just like a B movie to them. But them not advertising a movie with a gay lead isn't a good look. It definitely makes people think it allows them to say, see, gay people didn't sell tickets, when again, it wasn't advertised. So in short, will they make them gay? Or just ignore it? Here's the thing, I'm not asking for them to kiss. I'm not asking for them to snuggle or huggle or any other kind of huggle. I just want some indication that maybe they're dating or they're into each other. Here's my idea, Disney. Give me a writing credit if this happens. Throughout the movie, Chief Bogo or Clawhauser, or both, are talking about a date that they have to go to. It seems to be like this big important date that they have, but their duties are distracting them throughout the movie. And at the end, we get the big reveal that the two of them are on a date together. And like, maybe like at least hold hands and such. That would be very cute. I would approve of that. Again, I'm not asking for much. No one is, besides the horny furries out there. But I just want a simple date, that's all. Of course, the real question is, what's the plot? Because let's talk about something that happened in the last few years. Black Lives Matter. And the reputation cops have gotten since. Because the first movie was all about race and racism amongst herbivores and carnivores. That's very clear. That's what the movie is all about, done in a child-friendly way. So, will they do the race thing again? Or try something new now that Nick is part of the police force? And we know how people feel about them these days. So my thing is, will they do a story about corruption within the force, but then do a story of Nick and Judy that not all cops are bad? Which will be a very political and kind of just shows Disney's stance on it. So they have to be really, really careful. Because I agree, not all cops are bad. I think we can all agree on that. Not all cops are bad. But they have to be very careful in this day and age to say that. Not that we have a release date, it probably won't be out for a few years, but still, it's still going to be relevant no matter what. Or will they do something completely unexpected and maybe have them go on vacation away from Zootopia so we can, like, experience the wild? If then they get caught up on something and have to go undercover, that could be fun, having them go undercover. But of course, the real question, will they be a couple? Will they have kids? That's what a lot of people are kind of expecting, is them to have kids. I don't know why everyone always just expects and wants kids. Like, stop. That's why we have a housing problem. There's too many kids in the world. I really do doubt the kid aspect at all will happen. I really, really highly doubt that. But them being a couple is a big possibility. But I don't think that will happen until the very end of the movie. Because for now, they're good friends who have helped out each other. They are definitely not a couple. They need a little bit more for that to happen. But I guess that's something, like, a story idea that they could go with, is that they're, like, sort of kind of dating, and so throughout the movie, they're kind of fighting with each other until the very end where they make up and, like, yeah, I love you, and all this kind of stuff. I guess that's something that they can do, which I don't want, because I don't want the whole couple scroll thing arguing throughout the entire movie. That's just so outdated. In the end, it's all speculation. We have no information besides it's being made. We don't even know what voices and characters are returning. Like, will Flash show up, or the nudist colony? Like, can you imagine if it did something where Nick and Judy had to go undercover there? The furries would go crazy. Which is another question. How targeted towards furries will this movie be? Because let's be real, the first one was, so surely in a way this one will have to be as well. So, what furry bait will they put in there that will get us into the theatres? Besides, of course, Nick and Judy. Oh, them going undercover with the tiger dancers so they have to, like, dress up like them? That would get attention, that's absolutely sure. That would be actually kind of amazing. Yeah, hells yeah. Like, do that, Disney. Again, give me a writing credit if any of this happens, guys. Also, if for some reason someone at Disney is watching this, I'd love to be a random voice in there, or would love to help promote this film in some way. Like, yeah, let's work together. I know it's years away, but I'll be happy to help. Anyway, in the end, will it even work? Zootopia was a fun idea, but will it work for a second time? Who knows? I sure don't, but then again, I don't know anything. I'm at least hoping we get some good merch compared to what we did when the first movie came out, where we got, like, really, like, toys made by outside companies and all that kind of stuff. You know, give us a lot of official stuff, especially stuff that adults can, you know, wear and all that, as all the kids' clothing. Like, adults want to wear this kind of stuff as well, like Zootopia merch. So, come on, bring out some good merch. But yeah, I guess I can keep you guys updated on this if you would like. What do you guys think will happen? Let me know down in the comments below what you would like to see. And don't forget to give this video a like and subscribe to my channel, because I'll love you if you do. Hit that bell icon, and VitoFox says, be who you want to be. Alright guys, bye for now.